War is often shaped by ingenuity, and few leaders exemplified this more than Hannibal Barca, who grew up with a deep resentment of Rome, one fostered by his father. When Hannibal took command, he decided Rome's power must be challenged not on home turf, but at its very heart. The Romans expect us by sea. They watch the coasts, believing their walls and their legions make them untouchable. We will not sail. We will march through the mountains. We will descend upon them from a direction they believe impossible. His plan was audacious, legendary, to lead his army, cavalry, and even war elephants on a grueling march directly over the Alps. Rather than sailing to Italy, Hannibal led his troops, cavalry, and even African war elephants on a legendary march over the Pyrenees, through southern Gaul, and across the Alps into northern Italy. The journey was grueling. Many men and animals died in the high passes. But those who survived descended unexpectedly into the Italian peninsula. The Romans had not anticipated an invasion from the north, and Hannibal's very arrival was his first great tactical victory. What followed were a series of astonishing battlefield maneuvers. At the Battle of Trebia, Hannibal lured the Romans into crossing an icy river before attacking their weary, cold ranks with a concealed force. Later, at Lake Trasimene, he orchestrated one of the largest ambushes in history, hiding tens of thousands of his men in forested hills. The Roman column marching along the lakeshore was swallowed by a sudden onslaught of Carthaginians and nearly destroyed. But Hannibal's masterpiece came at Cannae in 216 BCE. Facing a Roman army nearly twice the size of his own, Hannibal arranged his troops in a shallow crescent, placing his weakest soldiers in the center and his elite African infantry on the flanks. As the Romans pressed forward, the center gradually gave ground. At the same time, Hannibal's flanks curved around, enveloping the Roman legions from both sides. The Romans, compressed and unable to maneuver, were slaughtered. Cannae remains one of the most studied battles in history, a model of double envelopment. And yet, with all his genius, Hannibal's campaign was ultimately limited by logistics and the inability to besiege Rome itself. Roman resilience and their ability to raise new armies eventually forced his recall. Though he never took the city, his tactics profoundly influenced commanders for centuries, from his rival Scipio Africanus to Napoleon. He didn't just threaten Rome, he forced a civilization to transform itself. Hannibal's war against Rome remains an epic lesson in the power and the peril of tactical brilliance.